Hello and welcome back to Casual Minecraft. Last time we went caving, we've been doing some stuff. Since then a lot's happened. We've got some pretty great things to do today. I'm really excited to get into this. And I will also go over everything that's happened. I might as well do that whilst we build though. Today we're going to be sorting out this cow situation. We streamed for about 5 hours last night. And it was a hell of a lot of fun, so thank you to everyone who came out. We're 2 away now from 100 followers on Twitch, which is actually just insane. So thank you very much for all of that support. Today we're going to be building the thing that we kept talking about. We're going to be building the cow cooker. I didn't want to do it on stream because obviously I wanted to record it for you guys, so we're going to do that today. And we're going to sort this out. It took me so long to get these cows, so I'm really excited to actually get rid of that pen and just burn, murder them. We did some enchanting. We didn't do too well on the enchanting. We didn't really get much special. We got a couple of books which I've just put on things. We've got a decent fishing rod now, which is actually quite cool. And we've got the Feather Fallen book. I really want Fortune, and I could quite do a Silk Touch. But we also have an Ender chest. Me and Hytrix went through the Nether. It was a hell of a lot of fun. We got some blaze rods. So we've got our brimstone as well. No Nether warts just yet, so we will we'll have to figure that one out. But hey, let's get to this. So we are going to be building, as I said. We're going to be building the cooker. We're going to cook some cows. It's an automatic cooker, and it will drop us a cooked steak. We're actually right on steak now. We've got quite a bit just from farming these guys. It's going to have some cooked steak, and it's also going to drop leather as well. Now, my main worry here is I want to dig under the ground, but that's going to be quite dangerous. So I think we're going to actually do it over here. I wanted to do it back here because of the way I want to filter these cows in, but I'm thinking if I dig down here, maybe it won't be so bad. Let's just go with it. And let's just see what happens. In fact, I don't think anything actually needs to go underground, so we might be alright. Let's get to this. Let's do this now. So we want to get this done. This is the chest that everything's going to go into, basically. And this is where the hopper's going to go. And that is everything, I believe, that goes underground. So we should be alright. We'll find out on our way, though. I really should have cleared this place a little bit better. So this here is going to be the dispenser for the lava. This is going to create a lava blade that's going to murder them. We want a sign there so that the lava doesn't fall down. This is because baby cows are going to stand here, and when they grow, we want them to get hit by this, but whilst they're little babies, we don't want to kill babies, basically. That's what I'm saying. So we're going to go with that, and then we're going to want to go like this. I don't have any glass. That was a very... What am I doing? That was a very silly mistake, so let's go grab some sand and quickly smelt it. I didn't realize I haven't done that yet. I tried to be prepared, I tried to get everything ready, but yeah, that didn't work out too well. We don't need 2 pieces, but I got 3 for some reason. So, what's been going on then? Well, spawn is starting to take shape. Very slowly, there's a very small bit, but there is a nice little, what would you call it, centerpiece going on over there, which Jack built, which is awesome. And he's got, people are just going crazy. I don't even know what this stuff is, but this is cool. People are doing some cool stuff. So, I need to smelt some sand. Let's throw that in. What can I burn? Let's burn coal. We've got a lot of stuff now. We're running a little bit low on diamonds, but I don't know if I showed you, I have actually built full diamond armor, so that's cool. And I will enchant that eventually. I don't want to risk it right now, because levels aren't easy to come by. This might help a little bit, because you do get a bit of XP out of this, but yeah, levels aren't easy to come by, so I'm trying not to use them if I get a choice, but obviously you don't always get a choice. So we want this part here, and this is where the buttons are going to go. So we're going to have 2 buttons. One is going to be for the water, and one is going to be for the lava. Let's get rid of this grass. Come on, and you flowers, you out of the way as well. And what else can we do? Oh, this needs to be a repeater. This is the mistake I always made. I built this a couple of times on a creative world just to remind myself how to do it. This is one that we actually built in on the OmniWorld server ages ago, but of course it didn't work. So I'm just trying to refresh my memory of how to actually build this, but I think I remember. I'm pretty sure I remember. So we want this here, and then we're going to want to have another repeater here. And then we want to go like this, and that's going to block off that. So whilst we're up here, we might as well put the top in. We want this to be one gap of 1 block, and that is so that the cows, only the baby cows will go through, basically, is the idea behind that. So let's just block this off a little bit. Once this is built, it's hard to make it I don't know how to say it. It's hard to make it look great. It's not going to look great, but I've got some things to make it look a little bit cooler, so we're going to go with that. So that's what we need there. However, this one here actually needs to be a stair, and that is just so that the redstone will carry through. And then we're going to want this with a bit of redstone on top. Once I've built this, I'll explain properly exactly what's going on, but for now, that's all you really need to know, is that's going there. We'll have some torch action right here, and then a repeater here. I'm planning on doing a tutorial on this, so don't worry if you can't follow along. If you do want to build this, I will be getting around to that eventually, once once I find a little bit of time. I do want to do some more tutorials. It's something I really want to get into. It's just I don't have a lot of original designs, and we've glitched into the block. Right, that's not good. We took a little bit of damage, but that's all right. We want to go 4 ticks there, and then we want a block here with a bit of dust on, I do believe, and that is it. That is all the redstone done. So let me just quickly show you what this does then. So what we've got, let's go get the glass and make this work. It should be smelted by now. There's only a couple of pieces. I do want to dye it. I did want to have some dyed glass, but I think I might wait to do that because we've got a little bit of dye, but it's not really worth it right now. So let's get this glass on. So we want a bit of glass here, and actually I want to change that because that's visible, and so it looks ugly. And I don't want ugly looking things. The whole thing itself doesn't look too great, but it's fine. I'm glad there's a block underneath that hopper actually, so that's what's going to capture the stuff. Right, so let me explain this then. The top button is going to be for water. So what will happen is, I need to make ladders. We'll press this button, and that is going to activate this dispenser in here. And then that is going to mean, in fact, let me get the ladders so it'll be easier to show you. That's going to mean that the little section at the top where the cows are going to be, they're going to rise up. And by doing that, it's going to make it easy for us. I think that might actually be enough. That's going to make it easier for us to breed them. And it's also going to push the baby cows down into this bottom section here where the sign is. And that's just what we want to happen. We will get a bit of XP out of that as well, which is cool. The one thing here is just don't fall in. Because if you fall in, it's broken. Basically, it's really hard to get out of that. So that's where the water goes. So that's going to rise them up to here so we can breed them. And then all the baby cows are going to be pushed down into this section down here. Now what will happen is we'll hit this. And this will send off this, and this will give it a double tick, as you saw there, and that will place a lava blade and then pick it back up again. And we want that to happen because if we leave them in the lava, it might burn some of the stuff, and it's better if we hit them so that they die that way. And in case you aren't aware, if you kill a mob with fire, you can set them on fire with the enchantments. You can put down a bucket of lava and pick it up. You can use flint and steel. If you kill a mob that drops food that can be cooked, such as chickens, it will cook it as well. And that is the same for sheeps now. We could actually put sheeps in here, but I think leather's better to get than wool, so we're going to go with that. So if I hit that, you'll see it turns on, and then it ticks again, and it turns back off again. So this thing is actually done. That was considerably quicker than I thought it was going to be. So let's try and make this look a little bit better. We can cover this side up here, like this. And then what I wanted to do, what I thought looked quite cool, is if we go like this. It's not much, but it just gives it a little bit of a shape, so it's not just a big bulky block, which I think is a bit better. But I'll probably play around with it a bit more. The issue with this is that you do need stairs. You need the one stair. So I don't want to use anything that you can't use that doesn't have a stair, because you do need a stair there, and it would really stand out if you used, for example, if we used like stained clay and then we put a stair there, it would look a little bit silly because you would see the stair and it would annoy me. I don't know if it would annoy you, but hey, that's just how it is. So there you go. It's just got a little bit of a shape to it. I might put some more stairs or maybe slant the roof or something. I don't know, but that is it. This is the cooker. It's now done. We are ready. So what we've got to do now is, and this is the worst bit, we've got to try and get these cows in here. And I'm pretty sure I know how I want to do this. I've planned out a way to get them in, and I'm not sure how well it's going to work in survival. So I'm going to set that up now because it's going to be a little bit fiddly, and I'll see you in a second. Alright, we should be good to try this out now. Now, I'm not sure how well this is going to work, but my plan is I've got this little stairway here with 2 high walls, so they obviously can't jump out. I mean, it's kind of possible for us to do that. I don't think the cows will, and we've got a trapdoor here, and that is so that they think they can walk there. Obviously, they can't. And then I just need to sprint and jump up here, and that's going to allow me to get around, and hopefully they will follow me. So let's go down here, break this fence, and see if they will. Is this going to go horribly wrong? No, they can't fit through those gaps, can they? No. Alright, it's going to be fine. One thing I did realise as well when I was building these fences, if I wanted, for example... Come on, cow. Come on. If I wanted, for example, lots of oak fences, I can't really just build those anymore. You actually have to go and cut down the kind of tree you want. Which, I mean, I'm happy that there's different coloured fences, don't get me wrong. Come on. Yeah, there we go, there's one. So this is working then. I do want them. I do like them. Same with the doors, but it wasn't till now I just realised that when I put this oak fence down, if I wanted more oak fence, I have to go and chop down loads of oak trees, which is actually kind of annoying because I'm not sure there is any around. We've pretty much got darkwood and spruce. Oh yes, this is filling up nicely. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get all of these in here. It might take me a very long time to do this. I'm not eating one of your friends, don't worry. There we go. So let's have a little talk then. Whilst I'm doing this, I won't do all of this on camera because this is going to take quite a while, but whilst I'm doing this, let's just talk about something then, because on stream yesterday, we found something absolutely awesome. We found a cave spider spawner, which I'm sure you've all seen before. But within 16 blocks of that, we found another cave spider spawner. So what that's going to mean is that is going to mean a double spawner. Those things give great XP, and it shouldn't be too hard to build. I haven't built one before, and I'm not very sure of how. So that could be interesting. But we are going to do that, and I'll obviously that'll be another thing I save for the videos rather than on stream, so you guys can see that, and hopefully that'll be a lot of fun. But what I do want to say is, for the people who don't want to come out to the streams and don't want to watch the streams, obviously that is more than okay. You choose what you want to do. Don't ever listen to me. But what it will mean is, you may miss some things you would like to see. For example, we spent ages caving yesterday, went to the nether with high tricks. That stuff is kind of... Parts of it might be interesting. You know, some of the parts where we were attacking the blaze and stuff was a little bit interesting, but the running around and stuff obviously isn't interesting, and that's why I like to save it for the stream, because then I can just talk to you guys throughout the boring bits and it's not so boring. If you do want to go see that stuff, you can. I don't know how many people know Twitch or use Twitch, but what you can do is you can go to the link in the description, my Twitch channel, and there's a button that says past broadcasts, and you can actually go and watch the whole stream. You obviously can't interact with me, and I will be talking to the chat, which I do display on the screen, so that should be okay. You shouldn't get too confused with that. But it doesn't mean you can go and watch the whole stream, and you can skip your way through it and stuff like that, and it's pretty awesome. Of course, if anything really special happens in a stream, I will make highlights and stuff so you guys don't miss out. But yeah, if any of you do miss it, or if you want to come out and you can't, then that's just, yeah, another way, because some people aren't too clued up on Twitch, but that is an option for you guys. Come on, cows. This is working out brilliant. I didn't think this would work so well. This didn't even work this well in creative. Come on. And you too. If I can get all of them up there, I'd be very happy. But yeah, that's some stuff that's going to be happening in the future. Now, I've had a bit of talk with a couple of people. I know some people want to collaborate, and I will get into that, I promise. It's really hard to just collaborate. It's not as simple as, let's just start recording, because a lot of the time I'm on is when I can't record. I knew that was going to happen. This is such a bad day. Can I jump onto this? Oh no. This is a really bad day. Is anyone online? Nobody's even online. Oh, this is awful. How am I ever going to get out of here? If I break a block, they will all come out. I know that for fact. And I won't be able to place a block because they'll all stand in it. I need someone here so they can rise up the water. Nobody's online. Oh no. Oh no. I was doing so well. No. Oh no. Right. Let's break this trapdoor. Alright. How can I do this? Will a fence help me? If I put a fence here, if I break this, is that going to work? What's behind this? Another block? No. Let's break this fence. We should be able to put another block behind it so that they can't get out and we can stand on the block. That should make some sense. Because if they see an escape, there's a chance they will obviously try and take it. So if I do that, that's not a full block. I don't know if that's going to work out. Let's try a full block. I can't mind that now. Doesn't matter. Alright, let's try this. This could go horribly, horribly, horribly wrong. Come on. Yes! Alright, no, we're okay. We're okay. Oh, well, that was terrifying. That almost went really wrong. There's one cow left. Doesn't matter. He can wait there. That's what I mean about falling in. If you fall in, it's a very bad thing. It's very hard to get out of. We managed though, luckily. So we'll have to remember that tactic for next time. Fences seem really great. I was using them with the cave spiders as well, and it was a very, very, very helpful way of killing the cave spiders without them getting me. I know everybody knows that trick by now, but I haven't really played with them before, so I was pretty happy with that. It was really cool. How much of this can I break? I can break all of this, right. There we go. Right, so this is all completely, fully functional now, and I will show you how it works. However, it's a bit of a waiting game for some of it, so yeah, that's a thing. I can't break that block without them getting out, can I? No. Is it that one I need to break? And then, yeah, the ladder goes back on. Alright, we're fine. Don't even worry about it. So, I am gonna take these down, because these don't need to be... It's best if you half-slab this, though, because on occasion it is possible for them to get out with the water flow, but typically they won't. So we should be okay. But let me show you how this works, then. We hit this button, and that will raise them up with the water, and they'll be like this, and then what we can do is we can hold down our wheat, and we can just breed them all like crazy. Here we go. I don't know how long this is going to go on for, because I don't know how many are in there. There's a fair few in there. But what's usually best is if we... What's probably the best idea now is if we had have blocked it off. Because now, any babies they have are going to fall down here. How did you die? Alright, well that's a little bit worrying. Some of them actually died. Okay, we didn't get any. I'm starting to think I've done this wrong. I don't think I did this wrong. I didn't do this wrong. And then they get blown down, they get washed down here. Did none of them breed? They all did. So what happened to the baby cows? Is this some sort of server bug? Oh, please don't be a server bug. Well, what should have happened is they get washed down here and they stand on this, and then we wait for them to grow up, and then we hit this, and they burn, and then they die, and all of their stuff goes in here and we take it. I'm not sure why that didn't work. Don't look at me like that. I know you're laughing at me. Stop it. But yeah, this is our thing. So let's finish this off. Tease steak house. Awesome. So anyone on the server is of course free to use this, as long as of course you do come up here and breed the animals. That is all you really need to do, and I will figure out why this is not working. I'm not really sure about that. I'm sure some of you are very aware of the obvious mistake I've made, but I really can't see it. I'm really not sure why this doesn't work. I thought I'd just chime in to tell you the fix I made and something else that you might find useful when building this. I've been leading them instead because it just seems to be a little bit easier, and I've been leading them up here. So what I've done is I've turned this block right here into a stairs. So the stairs are upside down. I don't know if you can quite see that gap there, but that seems to work. None of the adult cows will fall down here, and let's just make sure of that. There you go. The baby cows will. I didn't want that to happen, but hey, it did. Where's my button gone? Oops, that was my mistake, and then that would obviously... well, I've messed that bit up, but hey, that was my mistake. Another thing that you may find interesting, or at least helpful, is placing a block right here. And what that means is that we can just keep breeding these guys up here, just keep going with these, and the baby cows in here will grow up. Obviously, this guy wants to be back with his parents, so he's going to come back up here. That is awesome. I completely forgot about that mechanic, but I thought I'd just jib in and, yeah, let you know that. But that is going to be us for today. So I do hope you did enjoy this video. Of course, if you did, you can go ahead and leave me a like. Make sure you go out and check out all the other people that are playing on this server. There's some very awesome people, so do make sure you go and do that. And yeah, if you do want to see some more of this, go ahead and subscribe and look out, because I will be making a tutorial of this, and it does work. And I'm not sure why they died. I'm a little bit confused about that. I'm scared about breaking this glass, but I'm going to do it. So I want to look up here. Nothing for them to get caught in. Well, anyway, I'll figure it out. But yeah, I'll see you next time.